NGOs, whether they're working in local level, in national level, international level, or they are UN agencies, what they are working for the flood affected areas, what they are working for the people, what are the requirements there. So हम हर एपिसोड में आपको डिफरेंट लोगों से कनेक्ट करवाते हैं, डिफरेंट NGO से कनेक्ट करवाते हैं. टुडे वी आर हैविंग मिस वफा Alsaidy with us. She is country head, Medecins du Monde, France. Welcome to the transmission of FM100, Miss Wafa.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for taking out time. I just want to ask you about your working in general, what this organization is doing worldwide.
Thank you very much. So, Medecins du Monde, or in English, Doctors of the World, is an international organization. Its headquarters is in France. It has different chapters as well in different European countries and other countries as well. We are working currently in more than 30 countries, including Pakistan and other emergencies around the world. We have established our work in Pakistan in 1996-97. We started in Punjab with hand in hand with the government for the shelters of women and everything. And currently we are working on primary health care. We are working in Kipi in 13 health facilities in Afghan refugees area. But we have new project in public health facilities for the host communities as well in Kipi. And currently we have flood response of 3 mobile teams in different districts, providing medical services, medicines, medical equipment, but we work normally with the government hand in hand and with other partners on the ground.
All right. So I want to know about its working specifically in Pakistan and specifically for the flood affectees in Pakistan.
So when you know that the flood, they were not a one-day event. They were happening like gradually from July, August. But end of August, the area that we were working in Kipi, was heavily hit by the floods. From the second day, we were able to mobilize our team to provide treatments, medicines, with good medical equipment, with medical teams to the flood affected people. You can imagine that at the beginning we have seen the patient that they have even some wounds in their legs. They try to cross through the floods. They try to find their things, their children, while they're moving to get away from the floods area. So we were able to respond from the first day of the catastrophic in our area of intervention, because we were there doing other regular activities, and because MDM was able to mobilize the funding, the resources, especially the medical team from the day one.
All right. So what's your assessment in Pakistan? What's the requirement of people here, whether they need medical assistance, whether they need shelters, food, what's the requirement?
So we are here, I mean, the population, the affected flood people, they have spoke on behalf on themselves through the needs assessment that were done to explore the needs of the population, what are the priorities. According to this study that was published by the UN, the first need remains the food, because it's continuous need, and so far those population, they don't have access to their lands, to their houses, to many other livelihood to make their own living. There are also the wash, and there is the health, there are the shelters. The needs are tremendous, and I know this is not new for you,
Exactly.
not new for the Pakistani people to hear. And it's not 1 year emergency thing that will go over. That's why we need to work together hand in hand to do our best to help the vulnerable population.
Exactly. The situation is intense in Pakistan. So what's the detail of stakeholders and organization Medecins du Monde is collaborated with and working with in Pakistan?
So we don't do any intervention without consultations. First, coordination is very key. Consultation with the government to guide us where are the most needed area, consultations with community representatives, and consultations with other NGOs, national NGOs, other NGOs, I mean in the wider sector. We do these consultations in area of intervention. However, for MDM, normally in emergencies, we look around us, we see what we can do quickly with our own capacity, while we are building new capacities to respond to the needs in a little bit far area. And this is what we have done this time. We started in Kipi, where we have an operation, a team, and doctors, male, female doctors, and we are thinking in the future to do something else in the other most affected area.
All right. Ms. Wafa, French government has funded few organizations, few NGOs. So is your NGO one of those, or what's this funding project?
So French government has mobilized, like many other states around the world. They show solidarity to this catastrophic climate change related disaster. And it was part of the French government support to the Pakistan during those floods. It was €1 million. It's just part. I'm emphasizing it's not everything provided by the French government, honestly.
Exactly.
It was just part of it. And yes, MDM is one recipient of this grant, and we were allowed to use it in the current response. But also, if we see needs somewhere else, we can coordinate with the government, with the stakeholders to address the needs somewhere else. And we are thankful for this grant.
And that's really good for the people of third world countries and developing countries who are the victims of climate change. So what's your future plan in Pakistan for the flood affectees? What are the projects this organization is going for, and this organization is looking for in Pakistan?
Okay, just before moving to this point, I don't want to neglect also the other donors. There are many donors who contributed, and not only the institutional donors. Despite the economic crisis around the world, we were positively surprised by the public donations in other countries. In countries that they are going economic crisis, the public themselves, they wanted to donate to Pakistan. They showed solidarity, the individuals, the old people, the young people. We received this kind of funding as well from the individuals, from the associations, from civil society who generated funds for the Pakistani people, and we are grateful for that. And we tell them, like, your money is in the right place, inshallah, to help people. About our future plans, MDM is a long partner for the stakeholders in Punjab, and we have done a lot before in terms of health, in terms of protection, and we are planning to go back to continue what we have started, especially as we know the needs. However, we are thinking to go to south of Punjab to respond with other actors, to explore the needs and to do needs assessment first. I mean, it's not from scratch because there is a lot of information available already. And then we will start doing the same thing. We are purely medical organization. So normally what we do, we provide medical activities, medical consultations, drugs, medical equipment, but also we provide support to the gender-based violence survivors, plus nutrition in terms of screening of the children and referral. Just to be more precise about MDM, it was we are thankful for the Pakistani government that they relaxed the bureaucratic impediments for this flood. So MDM, we managed in the first 15 days of the flood to bring 6 tons of drugs from France to here. And you can see in the local market in Pakistan, we believe this is a capable country, it's a strong country, it's a resilient country. But at this moment, they really, I mean, the help is needed. And that's why at the beginning we bring 6 tons of the drugs from outside, and we will keep assessing the market to see if we bring the medical stocks from France or from the market. This is also another thing of an added value that we can help the population, inshallah.
It's really good to see that people around the world are helping the developing countries and helping the flood affectees around the world. Civil societies and the governments are helping. So it's really good to know and see that the government and the organizations are working for us, and hopefully the nutritious conditions and the health conditions of flood affected areas would increase through Medicine Dormont. So any message you want to give to the listeners of FM100?
So maybe those are not the people who are listening to FM11, but what we want to see is that despite all the support received, we still believe it's not enough. We need to do more, like together, the donors, the NGOs, the national NGOs who are really doing great job on the ground, the media, everybody. It's not 6 months emergency, it's long term, and the road is still there. So we encourage everybody to keep the same solidarity, the same energy, the same power, because the first respondents are the Pakistani people. Through different institutions. We encourage them, like, keep strong, don't give up, don't lose your energy. The first 1 month, 2 months, we still need your energy, we still need you to be strong and to continue. This is a long-term process. Be prepared for that, take a deep breath, but we are going to face this together. We are going to help people together, inshallah.
That's so kind of you, and thank you so much, Ms. Wafa'a Alsaidy, for taking out time for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We were having Miss Wafa'a with us. She is country head Medicine Dormont France, और उन्होंने पाकिस्तान में अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की वर्किंग के हवाले से हमें बताया न्यूट्रिशियस नीड किस तरह पूरी की जा रही है, मेडिकल असिस्टेंस किस तरह प्रोवाइड की जा रही है फ्लड अफेक्टीज के लिए, इस बारे में भी बात की है. हम आपको पाकिस्तान में डिफरेंट लोकल, नेशनल, इंटरनेशनल NGOs, UN एजेंसीज काम करेंगे, उनके हवाले से अपडेट करते रहेंगे. सो कीप लिसनिंग FM100.
Thank you.
Thank you.